Good afternoon, YouTubers. My name is Greg Stewart. I reside in a small community, Fairfax, Iowa, just outside of the Cedar Rapids, Marion metropolitan area. I'm creating this video today to honor my father-in-law, my late father-in-law, Albert B. Hansen, a lifelong resident of Cedar Rapids, a World War II veteran. Passed away 2 years ago at the age of 95. Unfortunately, in March of 2021, a fire occurred at his home, an electrical fire. He resided in his home by himself. He was able to get out of the home. He survived the fire, had to be relocated. But what I'm creating this video for is to tell a story about a local service provider affiliated with SERVPRO Industries out of Gallatin, Tennessee. The local provider, local franchisee, operates under the name Rhubarb LLC. They've been in business in this community for many years. The fire occurred on my father-in-law's home on March 29th of 2021. On March 31st, he engaged in a contract. He signed the contract in the presence of the owner of this company, Brett Kellogg. Also present were the project manager that was assigned to restore his home, Jim Thompson, and both of those gentlemen, along with some family members and a representative from our insurance company, were present when Albert signed the contract. At the time of that signing, he was advised that it would probably take 6 to 9 months. This was a verbal communication from both the owner and the project manager that it would take about 6 to 9 months to complete this project. I'm here on this video to tell you that this project took 32 months to complete. We signed off on the bill in November of 2023. 32 months almost to the day that this company said they could get this job done in 6 to 9 months. So I'm here to create the video to alert you of a few things about this company. Their advertising is blatantly false. If you look at their website, and I'll refer to some notes, this is one specific note that they make on their website related to restoration and remodeling. From small remodeling jobs to large construction projects, we are your one-stop construction company and restoration service. Single contact from start to finish, expedited process, one-stop shop coordinating your construction project. Attention to detail and quality workmanship. Minimum downtime with an attention to a timeline and a budget. Our project manager, Jim Thompson, had been with SERVPRO Rhubarb LLC in Cedar Rapids for approximately 4 months prior to being assigned to this project. His background came from the insurance claims industry. He was an insurance claims representative prior to being hired by SERVPRO Industries. If you look at his bio, which we did after the fact, unfortunately, he has no experience in general management of a construction or remodel project that we could find anywhere. His bio indicates that he is a water or mitigation specialist and small repair background responsibilities with the company. So again, we didn't know this at the time. We trusted him. My father-in-law trusted him. But their website continues to say that they're highly trained in property damage restoration. That is blatantly false. Again, it is a false advertising on their website. Most of their employees that we've noticed and looking through their backgrounds, none of them have any certifications in remodeling a home or rebuilding a home. They are certified in water damage restoration. And if you Google that or look that up, that means they have to go through a certification process of every couple of years getting recertified to assess water damage in a home. Additionally, as we go through this video, we created some things that we want the consumer to be aware of as it relates to this company. If you were ever in a situation where you had to sign a contract with this company, we'd like you to understand a couple of things that we think would be helpful to you. We wish we would have known this 32 months ago or 33 months ago. when the contract was signed. Again, some things we want to point out. Read their contract thoroughly before signing it. If you don't understand the language, have an attorney or hire an attorney, pay an attorney a minimal fee to review the contract. If you or the attorney are uneasy with the contract, don't hire them. Find someone else to be your provider. Create a service agreement addendum. Again, if your insurance company coerces you or implies that you must use this company to provide the services, create your own service agreement addendum to their contract. In that addendum, make sure that you list monetary penalties if they do not complete the project within a defined timeline. This is very important. If they can't or won't agree with that, there's your sign. Don't sign their contract. Demand the contact information for all SERVPRO subcontractors that will be involved in your project. Confirm with them their availability and their work history with this company. We had a drywall painting subcontractor working on the property from Denison, Minnesota, which is over 200 miles from here. That's unacceptable. We have drywall and painters throughout this community. They're contracting a person 200 miles away to do basic drywall and painting work. Something wrong with that. Demand to see SERVPRO invoices from their subcontractors as work is completed, as well as proof of payment to those subcontractors. We have, in the process of this, after we got close to the end here in 32 months, we filed a formal complaint with the SERVPRO corporate offices out of Gallatin, Tennessee, and this is more of a warning than anything. They really do not back the consumer. They back their franchisees. We spent a lot of time going through their detailed process to file a formal complaint with their company. However, they simply deferred back to SERVPRO in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, or Hiawatha, and basically I think they made their general manager respond to us, and he had a 2-day response time. That's typical, I guess, from what they would do corporately in Gallatin. Document everything. In our experience, the spoken and written word of both the project manager and the owner of this company were blatantly misleading and at times flat out lies. We were given deadlines going back 2 years ago and continuing through the process when we questioned over and over and over again, when are you going to get done with this home? And it was delay, false dates, maybe dates, over and over again. We also had a meeting at one point last spring with our project manager, Jim Thompson, and multiple city inspectors on site. And I quote, one of those city inspectors asked our project manager, "What the hell is going on here?" His response was, "I have failed miserably on this project and will make it right." Well, I don't know what he meant by making it right, but our family only option, the only thing we could understand is somehow through it all, there would be some type of financial restitution for their failure to perform this job in a timely manner. If your insurance company provider insists that you use this company for any type of work, remind your insurance provider, your claims representative, or whoever your point of contact is, that you are their customer. SERVPRO is not. If they will not let you find other resources to do the work, tell your insurance company that they're wrong and you're the customer. So anyway, in summary, we just wanted to create an awareness about this company. Whether or not they've got a 25-year reputation in this community is irrelevant to us. They failed us miserably in this process. 32 months to complete a restoration is absolutely unacceptable, yet we simply our hands were tied. In November of 2023, we finally received an invoice from this company advising us what the final payment was going to be on the project. Again, we have no beef with our insurance company. Our insurance company was phenomenal. Our final invoice on this project was $211,747. The assessed value of the home through the Lynn County Assessor's Office was $179,700. The initial claim, the initial dwelling claim to repair this property, according to our insurance company, was slightly over $115,000. So the bill ran up to $211,000. Most notably in the invoice was a profit and overhead calculation to the tune of about $26,000. And the last time I checked, and I'm retired, but in business you earn your profits. There was no earning of profit on this job. This was a blatant abuse of a gentleman, and I might add, who passed away 6 months after he signed the contract with this company. So our opinion is, once my father-in-law passed away, they could really have cared less. That's the tragedy here. Had he been alive and survived this 32 months, I dare say we probably would have been able to sue this company for elder abuse. And that is strictly my opinion, but this was the most egregious contract and performance of a job that I've ever seen, and I've retired. I've been in business for over 45 years. I've never worked for a company, been associated with a company that acted with this type of integrity that this company does. So if you think this video can help you, we'll provide a link with more of a narrative, more details, specific details to this project that took 32 months with photos and videos. And we just want the consumer to be aware. You make the decision. If you think this company can do the right thing for you, make sure you understand that it could work against you. Again, Greg Stewart, Fairfax, Iowa. Thanks for listening.